Flash Guide, Campus Resources and Mental Research. I have been hired as a flash guide, and it's time for Destination Kent State. It's the first day, and I noticed a student that has isolated themselves from the group. She also has not joined the group me or participated or interacted with anyone in the breakout sessions. Later, I saw the student crying in the lower lounge of Eastway, so I went to talk to her. The student told me that she had no idea how she was going to pay for college. Neither of her parents supported her going. Instead, they wanted her to get a job. In addition, she has been struggling with mental health issues and from being an out-of-state student. She is wondering where she could go for help. The issues presented in this scenario are that the student is isolated and by themselves. They are also not in the group me or interacting with others, so they are out of the loop. She is crying because her parents do not support her going to college, and she has no way to pay for school. She's also struggling with mental health issues and being an out-of-state student. I know all of this information because I've seen the student isolating themselves throughout the day and not participating in any activities. I also know why she was crying because I approached her and asked her what was wrong. I asked plenty of questions to understand the situation and evaluate how to help this student. Other information I might want to know in this situation is where the student is from, what her interests are, what her major is, if her parents went to or finished college, if she currently has a job, if she has any friends coming to Kent for college, and if anyone else feels this way. In this particular situation, I would offer the student help, and if accepted, I would bring her to a quiet area and address the situation head on. I would refer the student to certain resources I have experience with and know about, such as the Career Exploration and Development Center, which provides career advising and help finding a job, the Center for Student Involvement, which helps get students involved on campus, the Counseling and Human Development Center, which provides individual and group counseling services, Psychological Services, which provides mental health services, and the One Stop in the Library, which helps with financial aid and scholarships. I would also continue to ask questions throughout the conversation to catch any other concerns or hesitations. I would reassure the student that she is not the only one experiencing these problems and offer any other insight and personal experiences of my own to help her feel more comfortable and supported. I would tell the student that she can always come to me for anything. I would ask her if it's okay to introduce her to someone, and if I could come check up on her later. I would then convene with my fellow flash guides and have them give me other ideas or advice that I could introduce to the student to help her if I missed anything. Later, I would check and see how the student is doing. My leadership philosophy might play into this situation because I believe that people in a leadership role can guide and work to help others. I also make a point to accept all persons and respect all ideas. I believe that a good leader should be able to get their point across, build relationships, and help others grow. I also believe that I would be able to learn from this student and use what I learned for future situations that may come up. My strengths of woo, achiever, and positivity might play into this situation as well, because I strive to make connections and build relationships with others. I also have the desire to be perfect, treat others well, and bring happiness and comfort. The skills a leader would need to address this type of situation would be empathy, focus listening, which is the ability to pick up what this person thinks, experiences, acts, and feels, establishing respect and understanding, discussing issues as they arise, critical thinking, and knowledge of resources. In conclusion, the skills I would like to better develop to address this type of situation would be knowing when to help and when not to help the student, urging the student to come to their own conclusion, and avoiding DKS speak or abbreviations that are special to the Kent State campus and their activities.